Okay, today I thought it'd be fun if we took a look at some vintage gyrobots. These are robots that have gyroscopes in them that allow them to move or walk in unusual ways. Now, the first ones that I had found were made by Bandia in Japan in the early 1980s. In America, this particular robot was sold through Tonka Toys, and it was sold as robot. Well, this part didn't change. Walking Robot #1, and there's a gyro in the body, and the legs. Well, it's radio control. Set makes this one different. So when you turn it on, you have to wait for the gyro to get up to speed to stabilize the body. Then the legs are pivoted here, but also go up and down. One will go higher and one will go lower. And this bottom part rotates. So if that leg was the one that's on the ground, because the gyro is spinning forward, the body will want to turn this way. The radio control part only controls the legs. The gyro, when you turn it on, is on the whole time. So by making the legs go up and down, for example, if this leg is the one that's touching the floor, then it turns that way. You continue with the remote making this leg go down, then it turns that way. Or if you just leave one leg, it'll just sit there and spin around in a circle on that. It was originally sold in Japan, even in kit form, I've been told, although I haven't seen that. And it's Robo Walking Type #1. Now, as far as 3D printing, the first version I'd seen of this particular one, and I'll put a link in the description down below of a video. Actually, I've done videos, I think, on all of these. There was a video of this one, which you can probably find on my channel from about 5 years ago. A video on this one from back in 2015. Before I had gotten into 3D printing, I'd run into an old school buddy who was one of the heads of a company, and they had a 3D printer. And when I saw this online, I asked him if his crew or he could print it up for me. So basically, this is the gyro here that spins this mass, and then the belt drives this pulley, and then this pulley belt drives this cam, and this offset cam makes the legs go up and down, and the legs spin. So much like the way this robot did, it'll walk, because when this leg is on the ground, because this mass is spinning forward, it'll want to turn that way. And then when this foot comes down, it'll go that way, so it'll walk. And the slower this goes, the more it might do a complete 360 on one foot. Or the faster this goes, the smaller the steps will be, because it's the less time it spends on whichever foot is on the ground. And so once they 3D printed this for me, that's what really got me interested in learning to 3D print back in 2015. When I started thinking about doing a motorized version of this, I got back online recently and found that this same creator, I can't remember his online name, so I'll put links to it down below. But on the Printables website, which is the Persia printer website where they have files you can do, he'd uploaded a new version, and that instead of using belts, he put gears in, so it was gear driving it. Well, that's going to be a whole lot better for me. And then because your mass of the pennies in this case is around the outside, I thought, well, why don't I go in there with a brushless DC motor right into the center of the hub? Then I could make a version of this as battery operated. So those of you that follow my channel and watch the 2 shorts I've done, the first short I did was with these type short legs and that motor, showing that part of it working. Then the second short video I did, I decided to go with longer legs, and you can see how this one's added stretch front and rear. I decided to add feet over the rotating cup parts, and they did that so that it'd be less likely to fall over. As this flywheel stops turning, gyro if you will, this thing will tend to tip over and fall. So I added feet around the cups and longer legs and an upper body, and there's a short video of that I'll put a link to in the description down below. I'm still working on the finalized version of that. When I get it finalized, I'll do a full-length demo and a build video for any that want to make it, because it'll be very inexpensive and easy to make. Now, a more recent version of the Gyro Bot, and here's the big box for this one back here, is this guy here. He's sitting in a stand because it won't stand up on its own without it. And these wheels are motorized to move, and the gyro in the body here will keep this part upright so that it can move along. Or you can put it on a string or a cord and drive it that way. Now, there are versions of this guy that you can get. This one was a kit that you can get pre-built, and some of them have animal heads and other cute things. So there's versions of this Gyro Bot available very inexpensively online. You can find, Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, all those kinds of places. So it's a very interesting new version of it. And I thought, as long as we were looking at these things, I'd bring out one of the more strange gyroscopic ones we have, these warrior robots. Now, this one I've done videos on in the past, I believe, too. I'm trying to look on the box for a date. I don't see one. I can't remember if this... Here's a Toys R Us sticker, which I don't know if incorporates a date into the sticker or not. It was either the late 70s or the early 1980s. And what is interesting about these, there's one of them hiding back here, and the other one I have hiding right here, is they're made out of hard plastic, so they're going to be very easy to break. This part, gyro base, is quite heavy, and the batteries, when you take them apart, will go into the body. The motor section's down here. So basically, the idea is this whole thing can spin up if you hold it right and get it spinning so that these things are going around like tops. And of course, tops are basically gyros. And they're battling, and that these arms, as they're spinning, as these get to spinning around like that, would hit each other, and they would bounce off each other and go moving randomly around the room. But like I say, the weird part about it is they're made out of hard, brittle plastic. I suspect that if you did it even once, it would shatter, and that would be the end of the whole thing. But I brought them out here because they're very unusual, and you'll probably never see them anywhere else, especially with the box. Here, let's look at this print again here in case that helps you. If you want to read that, go ahead and do a frame shot of that. I don't remember if there was any sort of instructions inside the box. Oh yeah, there is an instruction sheet. Let's take a look at that. And it's not much of an instruction sheet. So basically I'll hold that so you can freeze frame and read that if you want. It's showing you how to get the battery into the body. Is there a date on this? No. Hong Kong. There's a pusher stick in the box so that you can guide them around. Nothing on the back side. So that's the gist of the Robot Warriors, Gyro Bot. So stay tuned to my channel if you're interested in 3D printing your own version of a walking gyro bot using a brushless DC motor for the power. If I didn't mention it before when you watched the link on this little guy, this one doesn't have a motor. You wrap a string around the shaft part and you pull it to spin the gyro up to speed and get everything going. So that was why I thought it'd be fun to do a motorized version. Here you can see as this turns and the cam moves how these legs go up and down. See, that one's up right now, so it would be like that. And then as this cam comes around, it's going to push this lever. And it's gone to the other side. So that's the gist of how that works. The gyro is to hold the body level as the feet go up and down.